Your brain doesn't distinguish between something happening right now and something you're just remembering. A vivid memory triggers the same emotional response as the real thing. Same chemicals, same facial reaction, same feeling. You're not crazy. You're just replaying a highlight reel. Your brain refuses to delete. Your brain has limited processing power in sound, especially music with lyrics. Competes directly with reading, thinking, or problem solving. The moment a task demands full attention, your brain starts dropping inputs it can't afford. Music goes first. It's not that the music was too loud, it's that your brain quietly decided thinking was more important than the playlist. The sound comes from gas bubbles collapsing in the fluid around your joints. And the reason people do it, it releases built-up tension in the joint and gives a small hit of physical relief, similar to stretching. That relief is mildly addictive. It's your body's way of releasing excess energy or nervous tension when you're forced to stay still. Sitting for long periods goes against your body's natural wiring. Humans are built to move. The leg bounce is your nervous system sneaking in micro-movement to stay regulated. It also increases with stress, boredom, caffeine, and ADHD. Basically, the more wound up your brain is, the more the leg needs to move.
France, and I'm here today to talk to you about TTT, or as it's more commonly known, Teacher Talking Time. Now, TT. Whoops.
This goes all the way back to infancy. Humans are born with an oral fixation. Babies explore the world by putting things in their mouths. Most people grow out of it, but under stress or deep concentration, that old instinct creeps back as a self-soothing mechanism. Chewing also releases mild jaw tension and gives your body something to do while your brain is working hard. It's the adult version of a pacifier, just with more ink risk.
Does anybody else with OCD find themselves constantly looking at the clock? Like, even if you're doing something fun?
When you're waiting for something or dreading something, your brain obsessively monitors time because it feels like that gives you control over it. It doesn't. There's also a habit loop at play. Checking your phone or watch has become such a reflexive action that the motion happens before the thought does. You've checked the time before you even decided to. This is one of the most deeply conditioned habits of the modern era. Phones are designed to be checked. Every notification, every red badge, every buzz has trained your brain to associate picking up your phone with a potential reward. Over time, that behavior becomes automatic, firing even when there's no notification at all. It's the same mechanism as a slot machine. You keep pulling the lever because sometimes there's a prize. Reading product labels in idle moments is a form of opportunistic stimulation. Your brain hates doing nothing, and a label is just enough information to keep it lightly occupied without demanding real effort. It's low-commitment content. There's also a curiosity instinct at play. Labels imply there's something worth knowing. Warnings, ingredients, instructions, and your brain quietly wonders if there's something important in there it's been missing.
When he grew up, he started working with his father, but later he left and began traveling around the USA. He was greatly impressed by the scenes of the working slaves and he worked as a
Part of this is genuine dialogue. Compression in modern TV and film mixing often prioritizes background score over speech clarity, so subtitles actually help. But for most people, it's also become a comfort habit. Reading along while listening engages two senses at once, which makes content feel easier to follow and harder to zone out of. Once you've watched with subtitles for long enough, watching without them feels like something is missing, even when you can hear everything perfectly. It's driven by two things, stress relief and sensory seeking. The fingers are one of the most nerve-dense parts of the body, so picking or biting creates a very specific sensory input that's oddly satisfying, especially during anxiety, boredom, or concentration. It's also self-reinforcing. The more you pick, the more there is to pick. Your own hands become the habit. The neck carries an enormous amount of tension. It supports your head all day, responds to every stress signal your body receives, and tightens up from screens, bad posture, and anxiety. Stretching it side to side releases that tension and gives a brief wave of physical relief. The origin is pure biology. Humans have always stretched instinctively. Animals do it too, especially after staying still or on alert. It's your nervous system doing a quick reset, shaking off built-up stress the same way a dog shakes off water.